Welcome back. Today we have another video. Today I'm going to be starting another series. Today the series is going to be top 10 players of all time for my team. And as we all know, my favorite team is Utah Jazz, so we're going to be doing the Utah Jazz first. So yeah, top 10 players. Comment down below which team you guys want me to do next top 10 players of. Number 10, I have Donovan Mitchell already. I feel like he deserves to be number 10. He has helped the Jazz out so much. When Gordon Hayward left Utah Jazz, I really thought that the Jazz were going to be a bottom team of the standings for a long time to come. But Donovan Mitchell instantly proved us all wrong, probably. And the Jazz made the playoffs. And they didn't just get out of the first seed. They went to the second seed against Russell Westbrook and Chris Paul. Not Chris Paul, but Paul George and other good teams. And he's still doing that today, too. So I give him number 10 on this list. Number 9, I gave it to Mark Eden. I almost had Donovan Mitchell already passing Mark Eden, but Mark Eden needs the Utah Jazz rebound, so I gave him the edge over Donovan Mitchell. That number 8, I have Darren Williams. I give him at number 8. He's a really good player, and he played really well in Utah Jazz. And at number 7, I have Jeff Hornacek. And also on this list, I'm not doing it like their whole entire career. I'm doing it like on their career on like the team that I'm doing it for. So like, for instance, Darren Williams, the times that he played for the Brooklyn Nets, I wouldn't count that as on this list. And then for the like who is a more valuable player for that team? Number 7, I have Jeff Hornacek. He was a pretty good third option to John Stockton and Karl Malone. Number 6, I have Griffin. He was a really good player. He averaged quite a bit of points, and he was a really good dunker too. Pretty sure he won a dunk contest too. And at number 5, we have Andre Karolinko. He was just a well-rounded player. Really wasn't like that player that goes out and gives you 20 or 30 points. Gave you like 15 points and was really getting the team involved with passing and stuff like that. And then number 4, I have Adrian Dantley. I almost put Andre or ahead of Adrian Dantley, but I put Adrian Dantley ahead of Andre Karolinko because Adrian Dantley was like just a pure scorer and his stats were really good. And but Andre Karolinko definitely was like a more of like a all-around player than Adrian Dantley was, but I still think Adrian Dantley was a better player though for the Jazz. And then for number 3, I gave it to Pete Maravich. It was close between him and Adrian Dantley too. I just gave it to him because he shot way better. They went percentage, and they had like roughly like the same stats and defense there. I think they were equal too. So I just gave it to Pete Maravich for third place. And at number 2, a shocking one, I gave it to Karl Malone. I could have him at number 1. I gave him number 2 behind John Stockton though because he went to the Los Angeles Lakers to win a championship, which I don't really blame him to. He's second all time in scoring, and he's a really good player. Helped out the Jazz so much, and I don't really blame him that he went to the Lakers. I just have him at number 2. And number 1, I have John Stockton. Him and Adrian Dantley, him and Dale Griffin played their whole career for the Utah Jazz, so I really like that. And he all-time leader for assists, and I think he's the best Utah Jazz player of all time because he was the most valuable player that they had. Maybe not more valuable than Karl Malone, but Karl Malone didn't leave the team, so I gave it to John Stockton at number 1. And yeah, that's my top 10 for Utah Jazz. Comment down below which team you guys want me to do next, of the top 10 players of. And then if you guys are new or you haven't already, please subscribe. And yeah, bye.